This tree is greener than that tree. This tree is greener than that tree. Okay? Alright, dirty. 2 syllables. Dirty. Okay. So, my son's hands were dirtier than your son's hands. Okay? So, dirtier. Okay? Dirtier. Here we have weak. 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 Now, don't get confused between weak and weak. Between weak and weak. Okay? This week here are the days of the week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, that's that. But here, someone who is not strong. Someone who is not strong. Okay? So, let's say a cat is weaker than a monkey. A cat is weaker than a monkey. So the monkey has more strength than a cat. Okay? Alright, great. Now here we have clean, clean, clean. So the comparative will be cleaner, cleaner. Okay? Alright, cleaner. So for cleaner, we're going to say, my room is cleaner than your room. My room is cleaner than your room. Okay? Okay, little. 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 Alright? Now for little, we will not say littler. We can't say that. Okay? So we'll say more little than. More little than. Okay? So, my younger brother is more little than your younger brother. My younger brother is more little than your younger brother. Okay? Alright, one more example. We have here sad. Sad. Okay, sad. Alright? So, sadder. Sadder. Okay? He was sadder than Ahmed when he got the bad news. He was sadder than Ahmed when he got the bad news. Okay. Let's go on and move on to our next slide. Okay. Now let's read the dialogues and answer the questions. Okay. Wow! Have you seen this? Seen what? I am looking at information on the Great Wall of China. Did you know it's over 21,000 kilometers long and is over 2,000 years old? Is it that long? Seriously? It's that long? Seriously? Okay, some people say that you can see it from outer space. Some people say that you can see it from outer space. I don't believe it. It is big, but not that big, is it? Okay, I have no idea. But many people say it's not true. Alright. So, wow, have you seen this? Seen what? I'm looking at information on the Great Wall of China. Did you know it's over 21,000 kilometers long and is over 2,000 years old? Is it that long? Seriously? Some people say that you can see it from outer space. I don't believe it. It is big, but not that big. I have no idea. Some people say it's not true. Okay. Let's continue on. Now, as they continue their conversation, Beth says, did you know that the Eiffel Tower is called La Dame de Feu, or the Iron Lady? Jay, I had no idea. That is the most visited paved monument in the world. Jay, seriously? I don't believe it. That, believe it. Do you know how much people pay? I don't have a clue. Maybe $5 or $6. Okay? Alright. So now let's see, is this better? Check, check. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now, let's see here. Now let's read our questions. And now, then we'll reread the paragraph again. Okay? So, how long is the Great Wall of China? What's another name for the Eiffel Tower? What's the most visited paved monument? How much do people pay to enter the Eiffel Tower? And how old is the Great Wall of China? Okay, very easy. Come on guys, let's go and do this. So how long is the Great Wall of China? Okay. Wow, have you seen this? Seen what? I'm looking at information on Great Wall of China. Did you know it is over 21,000 kilometers long and is over 2,000 years old? Here we go. Right here. So our first answer is 21,000 kilometers long. Okay, so it's 21,000 kilometers long. Okay, so it's called 21,000 kilometers. Okay, what's another name for the Eiffel Tower? Okay, let's look back. Here we go. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower is called La Dame de Feu, or the Iron Lady? Okay, so the Iron Lady, we're speaking English. The Iron Lady. Alright, so here. The Iron Lady. Okay. What is the most visited paid monument? People visit this monument and they pay money to see it. Which one is it? Did you know that the Eiffel Tower is called the Iron Lady? I had no idea. It's the most visited paid monument in the world. So, the answer to our question here is the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower. Okay? Alright. Next question, question number 4. How much do people pay to enter the Eiffel Tower? What's the answer, guys? Maybe $5 or $6. Maybe $5 or $6. Okay. Last question. How old is the Great Wall of China? How old is the Great Wall of China? How old is the Great Wall of China? And we see here that the Great Wall of China is 2,000 years old. It's 2,000 years old. Okay, great. So let's move on to our next part. Okay? Okay, so world geography. World geography. Okay, this right here, let's learn some new vocabulary for the day. This right here are usually inside mountains, and they are called caves. Okay, cave, cave. All right. So I have seen a bat inside a cave. Okay. How about this? What is this here called? Do you know? Let's see. This here is called cliff. 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 Something like this when it's high in a mountain and then you have nothing under. It's called cliff. Okay? So the car almost drove off the cliff when the driver fell asleep. The car almost fell off the cliff when the driver fell asleep. Okay. Here, what do we have? You know what this here is called? This here is called a mountain. A mountain. Mountain. Okay? So, Mount Everest is the biggest mountain in the world. Mount Everest is the biggest mountain in the world. Okay, what about this right here? What do we call this? This here is a volcano. A volcano. The earth was formed, or let's say islands were formed through a volcano exploding. Alright? Here, what do we have? Here we have something called a hill. This right here. It's called a hill. Okay? So, when I was young, I used to roll down the hill. Okay? Alright, now what is this here called? Something between mountains. This here is called valley. Okay, so you have mountains, and the trail in between is called valley. 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 Okay? So I walked down the valley, and I saw the valley of the kings. The valley of the kings. Okay, what about this? Have you ever seen one of these in real life? They are so beautiful. Do you know what it's called? It's very easy to remember. These here are called waterfall because the water is falling down. So it's called waterfall. Okay? Waterfall. Alright, so I proposed to my wife in front of a waterfall. Okay, how about this? What do we call this? This here is called a forest. A forest. A forest is an area that has lots of trees. Okay? We call it a forest. Okay? What do we call this here then? This here is called a lake. Okay? Lake. Lake. A lake is fresh water in the middle of a country, and it's usually small, okay? Usually circular or some type of, it's within inside a country. Okay, so this is a lake. Alright, this is a lake. And this here is a river. River. So you see how long rivers are? So you have lake and you have river. Okay, and these are both fresh water. Water you can drink. Okay? Alright. And how about this? This here is what we call the sea. The sea. Okay, like we have the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. Okay? And then this right here, you have land in the middle of water. This is called island. Island. The S is silent. Okay? Island. Alright. Now let's name each area in the picture. Okay? Okay. So, what is this here called? This is called cave. How about this? It's called cliff. And this here is called, yes, forest. Forest. Okay. What about this here then? Here we have, would it be a desert or would it be a mountain? here we have, yes. And here we have what? An island. Okay. So here we have a desert. Here we have a lake. All right. Very good. All right. One more time. What do we have here? This here is what? Yes, it's a hill. It's a hill. Okay? A hill. Okay. And this here is what? Here we have a mountain. Mountain. Here we have what? Here we have a sea. Sea. Okay, what do we call this right here? This here is called a volcano. A volcano. Okay, what about this? This is a path between two mountains. So this is called a valley. Valley. And this here is called what? This here is called a waterfall. Okay, this here is water. Okay, this is river. This is a river. Okay. Alright. Now let's read the following dialogue and then let's answer the questions. Okay? So, booking a few tours. John says, I was wondering if you could help me book a few tours. The guide, you have come to the right place. How many days will you be visiting here? I'll be here for a week. Have you been to our country before? Jonathan, this is my first time in this country. The guy asks and says, what are you interested in? Do you enjoy museums and buildings? Or would you rather see natural attractions? John says, I really enjoy natural areas. The guide says, we have tours for all interests. Do you have a nature tour? Yes, in fact, we do have a nature tour. Okay. Alright, so here are our questions. Number 1, how long will John be visiting? Number 2, does John enjoy museums and buildings or natural areas? Number 3, has John been to that country before? Number 4, is there a nature tour? Alright, let's read one more time to find out the answers. So number 1, how long will John be visiting? Okay, so I was wondering if you could help me book a few tours. You have come to the right place. How many days will you be visiting here? I'll be here for a week. There we go, a week. So the answer to number 1 is a week. A week, okay? Alright. Now, what's our second question? Does John enjoy museums and buildings or natural areas? Which one does John prefer? So, have you been to our country before? This is my first time in this country. What are you interested in? Do you enjoy museums and buildings? Or would you rather see the natural attractions? And John says, I really enjoy visiting natural areas. Natural areas. So John prefers natural areas. Okay. Has John been to that country before? What do you say? Yes or no? If you said no, then you're right. You said this is my first time in this country. Okay, last question. Is there a nature tour? Is there a nature tour? And here we see, yes, there is a nature tour. So yes, there is a nature tour. Okay, very good. Alright, now let's move on. Let's check out some more things. Okay, so now, superlatives with adjectives and nouns. Now, we've just taken comparatives, okay, and now superlatives or superlatives are when we say, we look back here again, we said Mike is taller than Bob and Jeff, but right here, out of these three, Mike is the tallest. So he's the tallest, he's the biggest. Okay, so he's more bigger than everyone. He's more taller than everyone. So we say tallest. Okay? So here we have some examples. So funny, funniest, funniest. Dry, driest. Okay? So Saturday was the hottest day of the week. We have the most amazing books on our shelves. Okay, so we also use the most to express superlatives with nouns. Pedro has the most toys in our house. I have the most space in the office. Okay, so we can get to understand this a little bit more. Let's watch a quick video, and then we'll come back and we'll continue on. Okay? Hang on just a second.
As promised, the lesson you've all been waiting for. If you saw the lesson on counting syllables and you wonder, why do I have to count syllables? This is why. So, we are going to make superlative adjectives. How exciting! I know you can't wait, neither can I. Let's get to it. First of all, you have to know what a superlative adjective is. Superlative adjectives talks about the best, the number one, the top, the cream of the crop, which means the best, thing you can imagine. So, think of your favorite actor or actress. You can say, for example, my favorite actor
Jason Statham
is the most amazing actor ever. There are no other actors that I would compare him to. Superlative means number one, the best. So, let's look at the rules when you have to do this in your grammar. Beautiful grammar. Ha! Going insane with grammar.